Mississippi, and bought Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
Talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
On the run, it's Booker. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down at the 37. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. His sure hands. It's Booker. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up first down from the 31. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Rebels are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. Hold. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Physical run earns the first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. How to convert with a sneak. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Breaks free. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The offense ready for play number 10 in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. On the ground, it's Booker. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs?
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the red area, it's
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking to scramble to his left. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Can you say methodical marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down their defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different...
Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. It's a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caught caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
On third down, he drops to throw. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the... The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Finds his man. It's Booker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. This is the sixth play on the drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He lets it rip. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Back Back to throw again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that catch is hauled in. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Gonna run it. It's Booker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on this screen play. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Handoff from the shotgun. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught. Second down now. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Love the option call here on fourth down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for 6. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Leaning on the run game here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down. Now Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Handoff to the back. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches.
Now, a 4th down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th.
3:25.
They'll run it here. He's got room to run. They'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the run is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.